Hey guys, so it is 11:20, Friday, April 10th, a.m. And I'm going to share another vision God gave to me. And in this vision, God showed me a man, late 20s, early 30s, maybe mid 20s. And he had a white t-shirt on and jeans, and he was holding a plate of food. And he had long hair. And he looked like, I don't know, but he was sitting outside, and he said, someone asked him, they said, "Can you transport?" And he said, yeah. He said yes, or I don't know, he was eating. But I saw that on his arm, God drew me to his attention that he had a drug patch on. And he was Caucasian, blue eyes, light hair, really long. And I knew right away, I saw on his arm, God show me, he had a drug patch on. And I knew that it was 1995. And I thought, well, I was told in my life that the drug patches didn't really come in until maybe, mid 2000s, maybe late 2000s. It's a new thing they've been doing for 10 years. A lot of counties and courthouses do that. But it's only been for like 5 to 10 years is what I heard about drug patches. But in this vision, God showed me it was 1995, and this man had long light hair. He was Caucasian. He had a paper plate of food in his hand, and he was asked if he could transport. And he had a drug patch on. And I knew it was 1995. And then the vision switched, okay? God showed me something different. Okay, something else about, this was his early life. I was reflected on the 2 different time periods of his life, okay? The first time period when he was younger, it was 1995. He had a patch on his arm, an epidural patch that tests for drugs. And he had a plate of food in his hands. He had long, light hair. He had a white t-shirt on. And someone had asked him if he could transport. Okay, which doesn't mean, you'll know what it means, okay? And then and he had a smile on his face. Back then, he was like, happy. Back then, he was more lighthearted. Back then, he was eating food. He was also had a patch on his arm. That was 1995. Now God fast forwards the vision, all right? And the vision is, God shows me this man, and he is way older. His hair is longer and a little bit grayer. Little bit. It's changed a little bit. His face is now stern and somber. His eyes, the looks in his eyes have changed. His hair is still long, but now he has the wrinkles, the creases, whatever, stone different on his face, okay? Now he's walking down in the darkness in some corridor in between a wall, or some sort of, not in between a wall, but some sort of like passageway, all right? There's no smile on his face anymore. His patch is gone. And he's still being asked the same thing. And this is to date. All right? He's not sitting there enjoying a plate of food anymore. He doesn't have a patch on anymore. He's older now. He has no smile on his face anymore. The joy in his life has been robbed. He probably feels like a slave to something. He probably feels like a victim to something. All right. And I felt the emotions of what this man felt in the beginning of 95. He felt optimistic. He felt happy. I'm eating my food. Things are going to be looking good. You know, I got my patch on. I'm eating my food. Things are looking good. You know, can you transport, whatever. But then it flashed forward. God moves it forward to the second part of the vision. And now this guy, his joy's been robbed. He's been stolen from. His joy's been robbed. He's been used. He's been a victim. He's been abused. He's been held captive. And I don't feel that optimism and that joy anymore. And I didn't see it in the second part of the vision. And who knows what happened in this man's life. It's a tragedy. And who knows who these people are that held this whatever over him. Because it does happen. There's people that sit up in high places and they accuse, they abuse, they threaten, they dangle things in front of your face that might be something, and they say, I promise you. They say, I promise you, if you do this and that we won't have you shot, set up, you know, we won't have you, all these things. They probably promised this man that once had joy, that had this patch on. Apparently, they never came through with their promises. They're tyrants. They're terrible people. They took advantage of people. They took advantage of this man. They took advantage of him. And they robbed him of his joy. And then they say, well, he had a choice. Actually, no, he didn't. He tried to do what he could do, what he thought was right in that time period, according to who was dangling what over his damn life. No, he didn't have a choice. No, he didn't. Because it was probably like, if you don't do that, then that's going to happen. So, just, pray for people, you guys. Just pray for people, because there's wicked people out there that ruin people's lives. And they know exactly what they're doing. They know, they've been doing it for decades. They're strategic at it. And they harass people. They stalk people. They threaten people. And it's crazy. It's disgusting. So pray for people. All right. God bless you.